still struggling in your NEET, PG, INS, CT or FMG preparation, which means either you are finding it difficult to get started or finding it difficult to get into the flow, or you're studying but half-heartedly, then the problem is not the lack of time or the lack of resources. The biggest problem is the lack of courage. What do I mean by this? See, whenever we have to do something difficult, like cracking an exam, a part of our mind gets scared. Why? Because today, if you say that 15 June is a NEET PG examination and I'm going to do everything possible to crack that exam, no matter what happens, a part of your mind is scared because there's a possibility of failure. And also, a part of your mind is scared because once you commit to something, which now it means that you'll have to work hard. And a part of your mind does not want to work hard. That is why that part of your mind keeps you in limbo. It does not let you study. It makes you watch reels. It makes you watch YouTube videos. And you must have experienced that doing those things does not make you feel good. It makes you feel miserable. It makes you feel guilty. Why does that happen? Because it's another part of your mind which knows what is the right thing to do. And that second part of your mind, which is the rational part of the mind, which is the logical part of the mind, which is the part of the mind that knows what is the right thing, it makes you feel guilty. Hasn't it happened to you that you are spending all the time watching movies on Amazon or Netflix and spending time on social media, and you go to bed and you feel miserable, you feel very bad? If you get this thought that what the hell am I doing with myself? You try to avoid those students who are studying well, you try to avoid talking to your friends who are doing well, and you feel bad. If this is what you have experienced, then it's the time to show courage. It's time to show courage. It's time to tell yourself that this is the date of the exam. These many days are left. No matter what happens in my life, I'm going to use these days to the best of my capabilities. The moment you commit this thing to yourself, you will feel that pressure. You will feel that pressure, but you have to tell yourself that this state is not going to be a happy state. I will feel pressurized. I will feel stressed. Sometimes it will be painful, but my dear students, when you study for 10 hours a day, when you study for 11 hours a day, when you go to the bed, you go to the bed with the feeling of satisfaction. Taste that feeling once. Taste that feeling once, and then your brain will start craving for it. Study for 10 hours a day, go to bed, and then you realize that the feeling of having used the day properly is such a great feeling to have. So much better than the feeling of guilt that you carry when you waste your time. The time is never a problem. Any entrance examination can be cracked with a concerted effort. The problem is majority of the students are not able to even start. If I show you my Telegram or my WhatsApp or my Instagram, it is full of messages of students who are telling me various problems and then asking the same question. Sir, is it still possible? It is always possible. But majority of the people would not do it. They would keep on fighting with these thoughts. Is it possible? Is it too late? What to do? What not to do? And that is why those small number of students, those minority of the students who win that mental battle, who are able to tell themselves that this is what is right thing to do and this is what I'm going to do, they get selected. They win that battle. You know, most of our life we live in a default state. We don't really uh, try to utilize our brain to the fullest of its capabilities. Why? The stakes are not high. I mean, if you have to pass first year exam, if you have to pass second exam, whether you get 50% marks or 55% marks or 62% marks, it hardly matters. Very few of us care about it. Not all of us want to be the topper of medical colleges. The stakes are not so high. But here the stakes are high. The stakes are very high. If the stakes were not high, you would not be feeling guilty. You know, why do you feel bad after wasting the time? Because at some level, you know that the stakes are very high and what you're doing to yourself is not the right thing to do. So if the stakes are high, if you know what is the right thing to do, if the time is there, if the resources are there, what is the problem? Have some courage, my dear students. This is the time to show courage. This is the time to fight that battle. This is one of those battles that you cannot run away from. If you run away from it today, you'll have to fight it tomorrow. If you run away from it tomorrow also, and if you do not prepare for this exam, for the majority of you, that regret would stay with you. So don't shy away from fighting this battle, because fighting this battle will make you feel better. If you are amongst those small number of students who are very satisfied with their lives, who are very satisfied with, being an MBBS doctor, I would say congratulations. Very few people are as wise as you, that they can say satisfied with what they have achieved. Great if you are one of those. But if you are not one of those, if you do not want to spend your life carrying that degree, if your mind wants something bigger, something better, then fight that battle. There is no other option. And students, fighting that battle may require a lot of sacrifice. It would be also painful when you'll have to sacrifice a lot of things, but you carry that satisfaction. You carry the satisfaction that I am doing what I am supposed to do. Commit to that exam and then tell yourself that I will do everything that is possible. I will do everything that is in my hands. And also remember that this journey is not going to be smooth. Just because you watch this video and just because you're feeling motivated at this point of time does not mean that the next 2.5 months or 3 months would remain smooth. It doesn't work like that. But we have to be prepared for the low times. It is going to happen that after 5 days or 6 days, you'll again get that thought ki time bacha bhi hai, is there enough time left? And when that thought comes to your mind, you would respond with the only single line, it does not matter kitna time bacha hai. It does not matter how much time is left. I am going to do everything that I can do. And you go back to that fight. You go back to that battle. You go back to that struggle. You go back to that sacrifice. And you keep struggling and suffering till the last day. In the hindsight, in the retrospect, everything makes sense. But when you're moving forward, जब आप एक दिन पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, when you're studying every day, it's not very clear कि क्या होगा last में. Nobody knows what is going to happen in the end. I was interviewing an intern last year who got, I think, rank 100 or something. And he used a very beautiful term. He said, sir, I was keeping a stupid faith. The stupid faith that things will happen nicely or things will go fine in the end. Why stupid? Because you don't have any hardcore evidence to back it. When you tell yourself कि सब ठीक होगा, when you tell yourself everything would be fine, at that time you don't have any evidence कि सही में ऐसा होगा. But you just have that faith. And it might sound silly that how can anybody say things like that? But stupid faith takes you through. Stupid faith helps you navigate this difficult time. And people who have this stupid faith more often than not cross that line. Have some stupid faith in yourself. It does not matter where your studies are today. It does not matter what you're reading on MBBS. All those things are beyond your control. The only thing that is in your hand is the remaining days. That is what you have in your hands. That is what you have to use. And that is what matters today. Have stupid faith in yourself. People who have stupid faith often cross the line. I often talk about my story, how I cleared the NEET PG exam in 40 days. And when I tell that story, I tell to people that, in those 40 days, I just went berserk. I had never studied that hard in my life. I would get up in the morning, study, have breakfast, study, have lunch, study, have some tea, coffee, study. Every 1.5 hours, I would take a break of 10-15 minutes, would listen to some motivational music, would go back to study. Those 45 days, I lived like a robot. That was my schedule. Get up, 1.5 hours studies, 15-minute music, 1.5 hours study, 15-minute music, 30-minute lunch break, again the same thing, 30-minute dinner break, and go to bed. Those 40 days were one of the most beautiful days of my life. Why? Every day when I would go to bed, I would go with the feeling that I did what I was supposed to do. There were many distractions. My best friend was getting married. My parents would call. I would not pick those calls. I had told them that please don't call me. I will call you myself during those 15-minute break. I told my best friend that sorry, you are very dear to me, but these 40 days, I have to do what I am supposed to do and I cannot come. I made sacrifices. I did struggle. It was not easy. Sometimes I also had that thought, ki ho payega ya nahi ho payega. I was mocked by my batchmates who were studying for a year. And they were like, aise thoda na hota hai. Is it a joke that you would come so close to the exam, would start studying and you would pass the exam? I listened to everybody. I felt bad, but I kept studying. That was a stupid faith that I was carrying. When I tell this story, some students tell me that, sir, but you appeared for USMLE Step 1. You must have studied well for it. That is why you passed the exam. It's true. I did prepare for Step 1 USMLE. That was in June 2010. I appeared for my Step 1 in June 2010. I appeared for my NEET PG exam in February, June 2011. In between, for those 6 months, I was in US doing clinical electives, doing research. I did not even touch the book. How many things you remember that you studied 6 months back or 7 months back? Like 10%? The same thing was applicable to me. When I came back to India, that step one knowledge must be there in my mind, but it was like 10%. Majority of what I did in those 40 days. Don't try to find excuses. This is an excuse that, sir, you got selected in 40 days because you had studied for step one. Because, when you listen to my story, you feel pressurized that if sir can do it in 40 days, why can't I do it in 80 days? And then your mind tells you कि ये हो ही नहीं सकता. ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं. That's not true, my dear students. These things happen. In these things, when it comes to entrance examination, logic doesn't matter. It's a very silly line to say, but I believe very much in this line. Beyond the logic, magic happens. You have to go beyond logics because entrance examination is not a linear race. There are so many factors involved. Every single day, so many students drop out of the race because the pressure becomes so much. And that is why the race remains open. Race is still open. Race will remain open. Those of you who have the courage to start, those of you who have the courage to fix the course, those of you who have the courage to spend 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours with the books, the notes, the videos, would again crack the exam. This year also students would say कि इसका कैसे हो गया? ये तो बहुत देर से start किया था. But होगा. Again this will happen. This happens every year and this is going to happen again this year. Probably if you are starting today, you would not get into top 20 of the in the top 20 ranks. But how many of you are really aiming for top 20? Not many, right? We don't want top 20 ranks. Majority of us don't want top 20 rank. When I studied for those 40 days, I was very clear I would not get into top 20. But I got rank 123. That was good enough for me. That is good enough for you as well. Right? So students, please remember, time is not a problem. Courage is the problem. Have some courage. Fight this battle. See, this battle, this story would remain with you forever. It would become the story of your life. Today, 14 years later, I am still telling you the story that happened in 2011. Whenever I get stuck in my life, whenever there are difficult times, whenever I have those thoughts, ये कर पाऊंगा नहीं कर पाऊंगा, whether I would be able to do it or not, I remind myself that you are the same guy who cracked the exam in 40 days when everybody else said that this is not possible. You are the same guy who refused to give up. You are the same guy who followed the punishing schedule, who struggled, who sacrificed everything, but decided to go for the exam and you passed the exam. And many of those students who were mocking you in that library, in that reading room of UCMS, I still remember those days. The people who mocked me, I got better in them there. Because, my dear friends, beyond the logic, magic happens. Study hard, do the right thing. In your heart, you know what is the right thing to do. Take your preparation to the last day and see the magic happen for yourself. This is a story of your life. It's going to be a very important story that you will carry with yourself. Ensure that it has a great ending. All the best. May God bless you.